All right. Hello, allies and maybe faction members. Uh, I am going to try to do some videos about the Doomsday event. And so we're in the middle of Doomsday, and in the main event listing Doomsday Expedition. And we've entered into this space. Um, and the first thing that I wanted to talk about was the Expedition Hospital. And so, in the Doomsday world, injured when it goes to the Doomsday Hospital, and then so if you're in battles, if you attack footholds, if you attack these Warhound labs, if you do layers, if your headquarters are attacked, if your troops are attacked, the wounded will go to the Expedition Hospital. And so the Expedition Hospital is accessible in the main page. There's also a badge on the lower right hand. And so when I open my Expedition Hospital, I see, there's units that have been injured and I've been healing them over time, so I don't have maximum first aid kits. If I select all of them, the additional units that are excess can be healed with diamonds, and so that's a choice that's available if you wanted to recover some units more quickly, or you would use these first aid kits. And so an important element to remember is that every day in the little plus, there'll be a red dot if you've made daily points, and you can claim additional first aid kits. All right, and then so it increases over time. And then the information on the top is also very important. There is a weekly auto heal, and that when the expedition is completed, if you do not clear the expedition hospital, you will lose 20%. It will recover 80%, but you will lose 20%. So please be mindful of that so that you don't lose excess troops. And then an element for also being able to improve your healing, in the main Doomsday Expedition page, there is also the Expedition Tech. Tech is also accessible. In your sanctuary, there's a Doomsday Expedition headquarters that everyone is required to position. We're in the middle again, and I've made a good amount of progress on tech. So the tree is very much filled out. But one of the things that you run into very quickly when you enter this world is that to attack a foothold or to reinforce, etc., requires fuel. And so fuel regen is very important. And then there are these 3 areas for first aid kits. There's one that will allow the maximum number of first aid kits that are available to increase, the rate at which the first aid kits regenerate, and then the amount of first aid kits that you get from doing daily tasks. And then as you go on, you'll be able to get some additional boosts, additional fuel, additional first aid kits. And then so unlike the tech tree for the commander skills, the tech for the branches, when they come together, you have to complete all 3 of the techs to lead into the one that's neck down for the tree. So in order to proceed, you will need to complete that line. All right, so one thing that we have Also learn, so as you proceed along, when we started, we could only access, the initial desolate land, level 1 areas, and our safe area. Every faction has a safe area, and the safe area cannot be attacked even if another alliance is able to get an adjacent holding nearby, because in this space you can only attack what is adjacent. You cannot attack what is not. And then there are areas which are also closed that will open up over time. The opening times have shifted so that people located in different time zones will be able to attack. Oh, and then there's a difference between the walls and the center. So in the walls, they have guards here, and you can look at the guard information. And then so just be aware that there are different troop types that are available, and then every 10th level is tougher. So just be aware. When you attack the walls, you can have 1 to 3 hits, or you can get a defeat. And then once you are able to clear all the guards, and if you're attacking another faction's foothold, then there will also probably be reinforcing troops. Once you clear that and you occupy the wall, then you'll be able to attack the center. Every foothold has different boosts. They also have wall guards, and the footholds have initial occupation rewards, and then there are not special rewards when you attack something held by another faction. So when you take a foothold, there will be a post that indicates the highest kill rankings that will clear, and then there will be a countdown that appears above the foothold, and then there will be these chests that will appear with exclamation marks over them. They're there for a limited amount of time, and I believe there's a limited number of them. So you have to kind of pay attention if you're taking a foothold in order to claim the boxes, and they can have some pretty nice prizes. All right, and then so when you are attacking these labs, you can also get de-injured and like those sorts of things. And then these are very important, because the first clear reward, and only the first clear reward, has the wrenches, which will allow for increasing tech. And then you have to clear them in order. You cannot attack level 60 without attacking level 59, and I haven't cleared level 59. And the so if I search, may as well search for 59. An important element to realize about the Warhound labs is that only Warhound and hero attributes are effective. And so you can add troops, but it is a small amount, which when you do a normal march gets added on top of your existing march. And so if I look at my Warhound lab, so Siege has an additional troop size for the Warhound. Kind of think of it as like it's a vehicle that helps you to accomplish things in Doomsday, and there's additional march capacity which is on the vehicle, and it also increases your rally size. And then it's able, like the siege armors are good for attacking footholds, so the reducing the durability of the center. And I am a fighter, and I was kind of a little bit lucky, and I got the epic bulwark relatively early. It adds 200,000 to my march, and it adds over 1,000,000 to my rally. But they aren't effective on the foothold durability. And so there's an important distinction for attacking a wall where you want to use your strongest troops and the respective warhounds, and then versus the center where you need to reduce the durability and you want to use siege engines. Even though the siege engines have a bonus for vehicles, you do not have to use the siege engines with vehicles. You can use them with any troop. And so there's also march time that plays a role in terms of when you're attacking. So just be aware of that. All right. And then so hopefully that helps understand more about the Expedition Hospital and some of how you have injured and how you can improve your tech and your first aid kit production. All right. I wish you luck in Doomsday.